Hey guys, it's Kahla Stewart back with another video. First and foremost, I just want to come to you guys today and tell you thank you so much for the support on our last video. All the likes, comment, and shares are super appreciated. The video reached a lot of people and we are so thrilled about that. Personally, for you guys to take that video and actually learn something from it was definitely warm to my heart, just because I have a love for trees. And today I actually am going to continue that plant identification type of hike situation. Today we're going to discuss 3 different trees. These trees have already pretty much budded and bloomed, but they're super duper cool because they have these features that make them unique to other trees, and I'm excited to share them with you. So if you guys just stay with me, we'll be able to go over some more trees, okay? So the first tree we have is known as the American Sweetgum, also simply the Sweetgum. This is a native deciduous tree that can be found in all of southeastern United States. It is moderate to fast growing and can tolerate high levels of moisture within the soil, hence its location. This tree can reach 60 to 75 feet in height and can reach 40 to 50 feet in width. The bark of this tree is light gray with deep rounded ridges, and the tree itself gets its common name from this gummy sap that is found right beneath its bark. This sap seeps from the tree when it is wounded and is edible. The most easiest way to identify this tree is by its leaves. They are star-shaped with serrated edges, and they are 5 to 7 lobed. These leaves are a medium green color, but in the fall, they are vibrant colors like orange, red, yellow, and purple. The fruit of the sweet gum forms a spiked ball. The gumball structure is actually the dried up female organ which develops during its bloom season from March to May. These gumballs start as a yellowish green color and transition into this brown color in the fall. This ball begins to drop from the tree in late winter and in early spring. So yes, I think that the sweet gum is a super cool tree. Like, one, because who would have thought that if you wound the tree, the sap that comes out the tree is edible and it's gum, like the name sweet gum. So that's one. 2, also it's cool because this is a tree that beavers actually use to build their dams, and beaver dams are decked like the best houses ever. And also it's the home to much wildlife, stuff like cardinals, blue jays, chipmunks, luna moths, and the list goes on. This tree can be used for cabinetry. It can be used to make crates. It had the timber is great because it has a good smell to it, so a lot of people like to use it. And overall, it's just I think it's just a cool tree. So let's move on and see what the next tree has to offer. The next tree is the tulip poplar, also known as the yellow poplar. It is a native deciduous tree that can also be found in southeastern United States. It is one of our tallest hardwoods that reaches the height of about 100 to 150 feet and the width of 40 to 50 feet. This fast-growing tree is sun-loving and prefers rich, moist soil that can drain well. The bark of this tree is furrowed, meaning that it has very deep lines. Its trunk is straight up and down, and it has a pretty massive canopy that houses tons of different wildlife. The tulip poplar is also easily identified by its leaves. The leaves are a bright green color and actually resemble tulip flowers. The leaves change to a bright, vibrant yellow in the fall and are a sight to see. The flower of this tree is greenish yellow with a splash of orange and are known to sit high in the tree. The middle of the flower is said to resemble a duck's bill. Tennessee has deemed the tulip poplar as an important tree, so much so that it has become one of our Tennessee state symbols. The tulip poplar tree is the home to much wildlife, things like finches, cardinals, mice, squirrels, and all types of other wildlife. Even white-tailed deer like to gnaw on the leaves of these babies. The flower, or the floral portion of this plant, is the nectar source for the ruby-throated hummingbird, and this tree can be used for all types of different things, like building log cabins, furniture, boxes, crates, flooring, and another fun fact, this tree was used by the Native Americans to make canoes. Last but not least, we have the American sycamore. The American sycamore is another deciduous tree that can be found in the U.S. This tree grows 75 to 90 feet high and spreads 50 to 75 feet wide. The sycamore is a fast-growing tree that thrives in well-drained yet moist areas. The bark of the sycamore sheds naturally as it grows, creating a smooth and exfoliating texture that kind of resembles camouflage. This unique bark helps the tree maintain its showy appearance throughout every season. Sycamore leaves are broad and palmately lobed, kind of like the sugar maple. Their edges are toothed, and the underside of the leaf has a fuzzy-like texture. The flower of the sycamore matures into a brown wooded ball that contains many seed-like fruits with fuzzy hairs attached. In October, these ripen and the tiny seeds disperse. The sycamore tree is said to symbolize hope and protection. This tree is super cool to me because the leaves get super duper massive, it's easy to identify and hard to get confused with any other tree. The sycamore tree is the home to many other insects and birds and different things. The sycamore moth, caterpillar, actually likes to feed on these leaves, and then eventually it becomes a moth, hence its name, the sycamore moth. The ladybugs also like this tree, and tons of other birds. This tree is used for things like furniture, making butcher blocks, veneer, plywood, and all types of other good things. Thank you for joining me for yet another tree identification hike. I hope you guys learned something new, and I also hope that you added 3 more trees into your tree identification knowledge. But I do have a trivia question for you guys. So the last time we did a tree identification hike, we talked about a tree that was in bloom that had kill petals. That tree is actually this tree right here. It has these very cute heart-shaped leaves. If you remember what that tree was, I need you to comment it down below. We need to see if you were paying attention. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good day.